Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Oh, what are we doing today? Well, we are playing Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Might end up being a re-reckoning if I waited for a few more years to... What happened to the audio? Uh, okay, so for a bit of a context, I have played this game for a couple of hours, not just couple of hours, I mean 4 or 5 hours I believe, before. As you can see, we have a show time, yeah, 5.5 hours of game time over there, and I was uploading this video to YouTube, and I thought I would make a little bit more efforts, put in some, what do you say, chapters and all for everyone to, for everyone's convenience. And I realized like I was doing quests randomly, so chapters were a bit tangled as well, and I did a lot of like this and that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to restart it. Music audio is just too high. I'm gonna restart it. We're gonna start fresh, and this will be the chapter 1 for YouTube. So first few hours of gameplay till we reach the second town, it's not gonna be blind, but anything after that is going to be a blind playthrough again. This is the first time I'm playing again. Doesn't sound good. This is the first time I'll be playing after the second, like from the second town onwards. Again, I'll just keep it to normal because although it's an old game, there's not much difficulty in there. And yeah, we don't have audio for this cinematic. I don't know why. You just notice the background music was working just fine, and the dialogue audio is also high enough. But for some reason, this is just not working. Wait, is he wearing thongs? That looks like, right? Maybe not. Maybe from behind. I mean, that could be his loincloth. There's no telling now. It's funny how he didn't bother to dodge, like, deflect any of his blows. A lot of background noise, isn't it? These guys, I tell you, so annoying. The audio will be back now once the cinematic is done. I hope that cursor is not there in that screenshot. It will be ruined.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Dunno. Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Duran?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Alright. I tried playing a male character because female characters looked a little bit ugly when I tried doing that, but then it doesn't fit right to have a male character when you're playing as a sorcerer. I'll be playing as a sorcerer, and I think I screwed up one of the abilities. I think this would be best for me, dispelling sagecraft and alchemy, because I went with persuasion, alchemy, and blacksmithing, and then I had to invest points in like detect hidden, and we need sagecraft as well, and persuasion is a waste of point, something that you cannot respec. So you can respec your class points, but you cannot respec these points, so we'll have to stick to these. And then I'm gonna go with health and mana because we are gonna be a mage. We need both of those things. Or I could go for an XP hunt, which is also good, you know, because that way you get more HP when you level up. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry, I'm more interested in making a decently good looking character that we can look at cinematics, during the cinematics and dialogue scenes. No blue eyes. Where are the angel eyes? Skin tones, damn. Do we have better faces? That's not good. That's not good. That's a decent one. I'll put in this and this. I think this one is a better one. And then I can barely tell the color right now. It's fine. Wish we could do something about those lips. Should I just go like randomize, 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 randomize? We probably might stumble upon something good. I don't think so. Yeah, find her half decent. I guess we'll have to settle down with this. Yeah, that ain't bad either. Little bit like reminds me of Lilith. Yeah, I don't think I can make it any better than this. Only thing is, she looks more like a fishwife like this, right? The, I don't like the ponytail on this one. It's too short. If you ignore that, this hairstyle isn't bad. Yeah, we'll go with this.
Ah, she's a LeSlumberingDragon. And not in bad shape, all things considered. I never did like them myself. Snooty bunch. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done. Put her with the others.
And this is always the difficult part for me. I never pre-think about it. You know what I mean? Let me just quickly use our good buddy Google for it. Hmm. This one brought me to oh, you wanna call her Martha? No. Ingrid. Serafina. Yeah, Serafina sounds good. Can call her Sarah, right? Sarah is fine, I guess, because it's gonna keep showing up on the map all the time, wherever the player character location is.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
I already don't like her teeth. Let me just jump on your butt and press your meditates a bit, just balancing my, doing some footwork on your dead chest while I make my way to the ground. Funny how they never make you decide the size of the ballistics. I mean, you know. Don't want to pick these things up because I don't know what to do with those. Gold. There's no need to dump this body into the fire unless like... Oh, well, I did that anyways. Okay. Weapons primary. Equipped. And you don't follow pledges in this game. The character is smart enough not to kill itself.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the...
Waiting to be getting killed. And we want our gold. There is no lock on in this game, unfortunately.
Stay away!
Look at the way he just like decided to do a somersault before he died. It's like, oh, let me do this. Doesn't matter if my back breaks now because I'll be dead anyways.
No child of dust shall escape.
18 gold in that.
Help! Anybody!
Did I miss anything?
You! Up there, please help me! Please! Mortal scum! No matter. You'll all die.
Wow, look at that evade distance.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the tome, it worked. You're alive. No, clearly not anymore. But you were. The Well of Souls remade your body. We thought you were another failure. But The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
First, who's trying to kill us, right?
Oh my, you don't know? Oh, perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the
Tries to pull her hands, but she realizes her assets are too big for that to happen. Like, oh, never mind, I'll just...
Not even during the invasion. I
Even old games did it right. See, people?
may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him.
They knew their audience very well.
Professor Formerus Hughes, the Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going!
Minor healing potion X3.
I wish I could tell you more. You showed no signs of life when we removed your new body from the well's waters. We just put it in the furnace room with the others. We would have never done that if we knew.
Yeah, now that I look at her, she's not that bad. As long as she keeps her mouth shut, you know.
The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to life. There would be plenty of time to...
I hope this time around my audio is not too non-understandable. Wait, is it working? Yeah, it's streaming, right? Alright. Let me just quickly,
This way. You go first.
you know, farm a little bit of gold. I was trying to juggle that guy into here with the sword, but that didn't work out. Three to 10, yes sir. Damn, look at that now. Oh, I should equip those. What are you doing? And I need to find a healing potion over there.
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death.
Not only did they get in, they are to sabotage this thing and like bring in human-sized bombs inside. And I tell you, this is deep inside the other races' territories, right? Like we're not on the borders. Look at it. It didn't take 10 hours to open the door, right? Some good things about good old games. Hey, I wanted to break that for my gold.
Storerooms. See if you can find anything useful.
See, greaves must be better than what I'm wearing. I'm going to turn into a warrior, it seems. I'm not gonna play as a warrior, but it doesn't matter. The moment we reach the town, we'll have some really good equipment. That's meaty block.
Wait! Do you hear something?
Yeah, shield's going to... I see her hand clipping. Is that her hand clipping through the shield? Yes, it is.
Lord to Arthur!
I wish I could.
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
Yeah, let's destroy these boxes, bro. See, so much gold. Wish we could earn gold like this and... It's fun. It's really making it to the, heavens. Now, secondary weapons, good bow. And nothing in there. Okay.
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
They already see us. Yes, I get it. Man, that diversion of arrows. Like, I'm moving around, right? I'm strafing and it still comes and hits me.
daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size. More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
There's a button for sneaking. RB. Damn, that was like lung punctured. No. Lung. Pancreas. 10 melee block efficiency and critical hit damage. And we're gonna need that armor for dealing with the rogue. Can I just... What?
That creature. A mistake of the gods. Easily corrected.
That didn't go well. Shows like that area is walkable, but then we can't reach there.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you than it seems. Incredible! What are you? What power!
Interesting how she keeps both the daggers in one side rather than keeping them both on each side. Like, isn't that gonna be a bit inconvenient to draw them? No, I see how it works. Stone ropes. Mana the second. Yes, equip. I'll take everything else. Shouldn't I be wearing like light armor to be able to deal with the troll? Wait, this is Guran. For your request, we finally got the spider problem under control. Claude will try to take credit for an ancient cleansing with his Praetorians, but I feel he overstates his case and fails to recognize the value that my own quick thinking and scholarly work provided to his successful operation. Because we do meet this guy, so that's why I'm a bit more interested in what he's saying. While overseeing the spider purge, I noticed that those guards who were affected by spider venom exhibited stiffness of joints and tightening of skin, symptoms of which suggest a possible solution for the internal cohesion problems of some of the Well's creations. I would have studied these symptoms in more depth at the time, but the guards willfully and flagrantly disobeyed my orders to delay application of antitoxins. Of course, I mean, they were probably in pain, right? So... And we have nothing over here. Cool, let's proceed. What's the point of shooting this thing anyways?
They've completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them! Burn them!
I don't know why we would pick up skull and bones. I'll take that and I'll leave that.
Hurry! Get out of here!
What's the rush, buddy?
Get away! What is this? That's what I intend to burn down. She came out of the well.
What? It's better get inside to see the old man. Quick, before those twatha make another push.
This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things that would fit you. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha here.
One point in persuasion could make this into 95%. Can you believe it?
He's directly ahead, in his study. Just keep going past the top of the well. He needs to see you. Right now, you're the most valuable thing in his world.
I'll see you on the outside.
If fate wills it.
None of these people talk much. So this time around, I'm not gonna bother with speaking with them.
Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat. Simple cloth frees your body and mind. That's why mages prefer it.
I have a completely different meaning of freeing body and mind. Never mind. What are these guys?
Never seen the Twatha this far west.
Alright, I'll leave you to die. Good luck. If you're watching this and want me to pause while I've already read that, nothing significant, just let me know. Can I jump back into it? Oh. Maybe we should keep female characters for assassins only, you know, with those. Like this. Where are the robes? Yeah. We don't want to get in that direction.
You've made it, and look at you. Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right.
Yeah, he's talking like recreating bodies for departed souls is like really easy.
I am Fenris Hughes, Scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. A side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time. The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fae folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines.
Gadflow.
The wolves never touched Dalentarth. And why attack the well? Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. We're in the Feylands, miles away from the front lines. I thought we were safe enough from the war, but it seems some of the Tuatha have found their way here anyway. Of course you do. Please, though, we must hurry. The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home to be reborn later. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn. Good, good. We can't waste time. Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going?
Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
Lol, you could have just waited for this wall to fall, right? Like they wouldn't have been able to enter it. He would have just waited for this to happen. Turning fire on somebody's head. Yeah, spawns are actually somebody's face and head. Exactly why I do not want to run. Pickables? No world for me. But we don't have daggers. Lol.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
Yeah, that's not. Oh, that hurt. I don't like the camera. Damn, not good. Oh, I took that in the face. That's how the tower was destroyed. Now we have 2 points in dispelling, 1 point in sagecraft, and 1 point in alchemy. So either we can go for blacksmithing or we can go for detecting. Both of them are actually kind of useful for me. It just means we can get better ingredients. Although to be honest, alchemy I guess is most useful for just making health potions. You don't have to buy them, and they're not really that required during a normal difficulty walkthrough. On hard difficulty or very hard, I think that alchemy, blacksmithing, and sagecraft might be your best options. But the thing is, dispelling and sagecraft are kind of correlated because all the sagecrafting stones are received from chests that needs dispelling. So if you're going for sagecraft, you might as well go for dispelling, and then you might as well go for blacksmithing. And lockpicking, not really needed. This is hardly required. Again, persuasion also I didn't really see much use so far. Stealth might be useful if you're going to just play as a dex character. What's the word for that in this game? I don't remember. We have 1 point. I think I want to invest that in detect hidden because we're not going to use blacksmithing anytime soon. Actually, you know what? We don't want to level up because it's going to... We'll be going to respec anyway soon. No reagents found. I thought 1 point in alchemy would actually give me a bit of an advantage, but it doesn't look like that. Are all refugees? Let me just break your stuff. Remy Callas.
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? Not without the well, we can't. This is the only one, and the Tuatha were tearing it apart. Hughes is the only one who understands how it worked.
Right, no backup, right? No KTs, knowledge transfers.
Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now. I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be, but no more than any forest animal. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erythel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war. We all knew Fominus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I had my doubts about him being able to bring the dead back to life. Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked. Oh, you mean Agar? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. He's friendly enough, if a bit odd. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruins. You can't miss it. Alistar is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors, and with our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions. We should be safe here, at least a little longer.
I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you. Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade. The well was incredible, but it took armloads of Prismere crystals to keep the thing active. That's why we built it so close to the Stone Candle mines. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly into the well. I told them it wasn't safe. Looks like I was right. Again.
Oh, so that's how they got to me.
I never did trust Fae to begin with. Well, those Tuatha are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place?
Beats me.
They're Technically a type of wild fae. Related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Tuatha also use them in their army.
Interesting.
Hughes ran off, you see. I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan. Fate weavers? Bah, charlatans. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards. We started building here when they found Prismeer in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Tuatha this far out west, though. Good luck out there.
No reagents found, really. All that there is, right? Okay. Can I catch this thing? Nope. It's not a bad roll. No deer meat even after killing 2 of those. That is just sad. It's not gonna tell me a joke.
You! I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I'd tell you. Sharing research is one thing, but academic sabotage is a crime. Thank you. Here, take this. It's the pay for my last report. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going back home to Odessa.
I wonder if we would have killed him. Would that get us the money as anyways? So these things are something that we can harvest for sure.
Never happened in Odessa.
This thing. Okay, we do get Ember Eyes. Yeah, Ember Eyes is like a... What do you say? Non-healing potion, so ingredient, so I suppose. And drop anything for me? Nope, they don't. That's a mine that we are never asked to go into. I mean, I didn't see any quest asking us to go over here. I do want to go in, but then I don't want to level up again. this does not give any ingredients.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
That's okay, I was dead too.
You really don't know much, do you? A Fate Weaver taps into the threads of fate and channels that energy through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. Then that means... it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Try this one! Another offering for Gadfall. I'm going to fuck you.
Don't see that option over here.
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? Hughes may have brought you back to life, but that was still part of fate's plan. Nothing short of a god can do what you did. Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths. That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
I promise you, this fate stuff will end once we end this dialogue. It's not too much in the game. Initially it feels like there is like too much fate going on and stuff like that, but then it's just for fillers over here.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what Fate Weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much. Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
So rogues are the ones with finesse. Like many of the warriors of Amalur, rogues prefer to fight from far away or from behind, or by dishonorable means. You know, that tight body-fitting jumpsuits, catsuits, whatever you want to call it, that's rogue stuff. Acolyte, you are devoted to the arcane and the mastery of elemental forces. You prefer to destroy your opponents with raw magic rather than through crude or mundane methods. Those people who like to go about in like, you know, what's the word for that? Clothes. Like, I mean robes, but I don't mean like any random robes. I mean the ones that are like loosely fit, the ones that you usually wear. These are the people in pajamas, basically. I don't remember what it's generally called.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight.
Come to think of it now, Sarah isn't sounding like a mage. He would more be of a rogue. I picked up the wrong name. I'm not going to restart for that.
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why he lives in a little hut to the east in... What could this all mean? Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
I'm sure there was an option to just respec.
What could this all mean?
I'll have to check. I guess something is missing. There should have been an option just to speak with him and respec, I believe. Alright, maybe it's not available right now. It will be available on a later stage. I was just trying to save a little bit of money by not investing in level up. Report to Rothi, level 10 plus. Nope, I don't want to do that. Ah, it's that. Okay.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Are supposed to show up on map for me. Suppose that requires level up detect hidden. I'm not really sure about that. Alright, this is the village and I'm going to call it off over here. You know what? Delete these. And yes, maybe I'll have to level up before I can go and respec that. Three points that I'm going to invest in Sorcery. We are going to max this one out because we are using this. I could probably go and plus 6 physical damage with staves, 5% damage with staves. I found chakras to be more better at attacking than like using these scepters, because just because they don't really use mana, and then they can hit multiple targets, unlike these ones. Probably want 1 point in there. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. I'm gonna take a bit of a break and then come back in the evening. And since this is a 90-minute, I think it's a good time to shut it off over here before we head into this town. The town is gonna take a while. And I'll see you in the next one.